Now, I am pretty sure that you've watched my review of the Justice League, and this video is going to be a lot shorter, but I'm going to talk about the spoilers, like anything that's going to happen at the end, and in the middle, and between and all. Well, so here we go. So, at the middle part of the film, not the end, right in the middle, we get the plot where, well, Bruce Wayne and everyone else from Justice League are trying to revive Superman. And how are they doing it? Well, they do it in the exact same way that Lex Luthor did it. At the end, not the end, in the middle of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. However, their approach was a lot more complicated. They used the Mother Box, and there was and they needed the help of Barry Allen for a particular move. And well, it's a bit complicated to talk about it, and I think I need to rewatch this movie again in order to explain the details even further. But you know what? I'm doing this here out of the blue. I just need to talk about it right now because I won't have the passion any other day. So they eventually, and in case you're wondering, the location they're trying to revive Superman is the exact same spaceship that Lex Luthor used to turn the corpse of Zack into Doomsday. Well, anyway, they did eventually manage to revive Superman. However, he himself, at first, can barely comprehend anything that is the fact that he got back to life. And to be fair, I mean, this would be pretty shocking for anyone. Like, at first you're dead, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, you're back and alive again. And of course, then you would probably not know how. And of course, it's pretty relatable to see how Superman wouldn't automatically be happy about being brought back to life. And it was and he immediately attacked most of each and every member of the Justice League, and he even would have almost went as far to attack, to maybe even take the life of Batman. Maybe not. It's not. I'm not quite sure. But that was a great little throwback from Batman v Superman, where Batman asked Superman, "Do you bleed? Because he will." I mean, of course, the latter part, he didn't hurt the latter part, but Superman pretty much basically asked the same question to Batman once he won the upper hand on him, and he almost probably would have taken the life of Batman, or maybe even he would have done something else that probably wouldn't have ended up being pretty if it wasn't for Lois Lane arriving just the right time to calm down his nerves, to to revive the soul of Superman as well. His body may have been revived physically, but his soul still wasn't quite lively. So I think that scene was incredibly interesting. And you know, it would make sense. I mean, not because it's realistic. I just think this would be more. I think that would be more human. I think that it's pretty much what makes Superman human. I mean, that he would react in a way that wouldn't automatically be happy. I mean, I'm pretty sure if if any one of us would die and then we would suddenly come back to life. I mean, if there would be, if any one of you does believe in the afterlife, and then you would suddenly return back to regular life, or however you like to call it. Well, I think most of us wouldn't be happy about it. And I think that this was pretty well done. Then we also get, of course, the big great fight at the end. And, you know, where each and every member of the Justice League fight against Steppenwolf, and it was absolutely amazing. Like this against Steppenwolf, against his flying bat army. This was just great. I was absolutely amazed by the action and the fight scenes and everything. And then once it looked like Steppenwolf would win the upper hand, suddenly out of nowhere, Superman returned back, doing a time where most of them thought that Superman wouldn't return, because after Lois calmed down his nerves, he returned back to her, but not with Batman and everyone else, which is pretty justified. I mean, you have to, because he had to find it, because at this point he had to try to seduce his true spirit again, which he eventually did, and he returned back in a truly spectacular fashion. And thanks to Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Flash, and Aquaman, they all eventually managed to win the upper hand against Steppenwolf. And thanks to, and something that I also absolutely loved, like when I've seen that part, I couldn't really believe my eyes, but I was more than happy that this was included. Superman has used his super breath, the one that he could use to freeze just about anything. Like he used it to destroy the axe that Steppenwolf has used, and thus it probably led to Steppenwolf's demise. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that Superman has discovered the super breath. Like, I did not expect this to actually see, at least not with this movie. That was just amazing. But that wasn't the best part. Like, the best part of this movie, and this is why I'm doing this spoiler video, was the ending. Like, we have a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene. There's the mid-credit scene where Batman and the Flash are doing a race, and that's because during the fight where Superman couldn't comprehend the fact that he was alive, it also established the fact that Superman could also be just as fast as Barry Allen. Maybe faster, maybe just as fast as him. It's left ambiguous, which I'm more than glad of. Which I'm pretty glad that it was left ambiguous, because again, Flash is supposed to be the quickest one of them all, and something that I truly loved, but that I felt was incredibly amusing, was that in the mid-credit scene, Barry and the Flash and Superman are doing a race, and I thought this was a lot of fun. That was pretty good. And the end credit scene, like I said, through the whole end credits, and which was truly worth waiting for, because at the end it was discovered that at the Arkham Asylum, where you probably remember the ending where Lex was put into the Arkham Asylum. Well, in the end, it was discovered that in the end, Lex has managed to break out of the Arkham. That he got himself back on his rich boat, and the best part was that first of all, Jesse Eisenberg is now still has his bald look as Lex, and he definitely looks a lot more how Lex is supposed to look, and I'm pretty sure he could pull off a pretty intimidating. He could play him pretty intimidating in later films, and I also liked him a lot in Batman v Superman, and but here he truly looked like Lex. I mean, not only the fact that he was bald, also his suit and everything, like his suit, the ship full of women and all that. I mean, that was great, and the best part was he invited. Okay, get ready for it. Deathstroke, also known as Slade Wilson, and and Lex was pretty much talking about once that since Superman returned back to life, once the Justice League was created, that it would make sense to create their own counterpart to the Justice League. And oh my god, I am absolutely excited to see how this is going to turn out in near future. Like, I really wish from the bottom of my heart that Justice League is that I'm really excited for any of the new movies that are going to come out. I'm really excited for Aquaman, I'm excited for Flash or Flashpoint. The movie is probably going to be called, and Man of Steel 2, and Suicide Squad 2, probably Justice League 2 as well. I mean, this movie, I just love Justice League, and you know what? That's my overall opinion. I hope you enjoyed this video. And you know what? I wish you all, each and every one of you, a great day. To anyone who is looking forward to the Justice League film, let me just tell you, it was worth the wait. Go check it out. You're going to love it.